Etsy titles. What is the best way to write your titles to get the best results, to rank the highest on Etsy? If you haven't already seen, in a previous video I did a scientific experiment to figure out the best way to tag my listings, just simply for ranking for the one keyword that I decided I want to rank for. And as titles are an important part of our metadata, an important part of what we tell Etsy about our listing, I thought I would repeat that with the titles. I kept the experiment as similar as I possibly could. So this was in my second shop, which I don't really have time to work on, so it's pretty dead. And I picked the term dog portrait digital that I know that I can rank for. It's got a fair amount of competition, so I can't rank for it super easily, but I also know nobody's really searching for it just now, so I wasn't likely to spoil my results by having people accidentally clicking on it and buying it when I was just running an experiment. I took one of my listings that's at the bottom of the pile here, that's ranking the lowest for this, and for each different term I copied that listing and created a brand new listing for that. So it's fresh, it has no different data on it, it has no links, nobody's seen it yet. And then all I changed was the title. I kept the tags and the attributes and everything else exactly the same and just changed the title. So here are the different experiments I ran, and let me know in the comments, what do you think will have done better? What do you think will have done worse? And was there any experiments I missed? So the first was only my keyword dog portrait digital in the title, nothing else in the title. And then I tried a title without my keyword in it, without dog portrait digital. Now that term is still scattered about in the tags, so Etsy should hopefully know still that's what my item's about, but it's not in the title at all. And then I went for longer titles but had dog portrait digital right at the start of the title with other keywords afterwards. Then the exact same keywords as the last test, but dog portrait digital was at the end of the title. Then the words dog, portrait and digital, not together, not all in one place, but broken up. And finally, dog portrait digital, that phrase repeated 3 times in the title. So my thoughts behind these experiments. Firstly, people talk about if you repeat yourself in a title, if you use the same terms again and again, this is held against you. I've also seen from working in Google SEO and other search engines that if you have a longer title, if you have more irrelevant words, then your ranking power could be diluted. So I wanted to double check that to see if that's the case on Etsy. Etsy do tell us that the position in the title shouldn't make a difference, but hey, I wanted to check. And also I wanted to check how important the title was. My belief has always been that the title is your most important position, so not having the keyword in the title could really make a difference to how we rank or not. So let's have a look at the results. So only having the title of dog portrait digital, that has us ranking in position 1, page 1 of the search. Not having dog portrait digital at all, that does not show up anywhere. Now this doesn't mean it's not matched at all. I'm searching on eRank to find where everything is, so it's just not in the top 500 terms that eRank searches for. But still, not being in the top 500, nobody's gonna find you. So dog portrait digital at the start of a longer title, we are ranking at position 20 on page 1. Dog portrait digital at the end of the title, we're ranking at position 23, rank 1. Dog portrait digital, the words broken up and not all in the phrase together, is on page 5, ranking in position 207. And dog portrait digital repeated 3 times across the title, page 1, rank 19. So looking at these results, my hypothesis is correct. If you are wanting to rank highly for one term that you have discovered, your title is your most important real estate, and the more words you use, it becomes diluted and you rank slightly less. It's still on page 1, so it's only a little bit less. But perhaps if you'd identified a really, really good keyword and you just needed to rank a little better for it to experiment, If you have other irrelevant terms in your title that are not helping you rank, that you've decided are not good keywords for you, cut them out. And if you don't have the term in your title, it's unlikely to do very well. So again, if you're wanting to practice, if you're wanting to test a different keyword term, it's going to have to go into your title for Etsy to really know what it's about. Matching your title and your tags to that most important keyword term is important. With a longer title, it looks like there is a slight benefit from having your keyword at the start rather than the end of the title. However, it's only 3 places, so that might be within natural variations of ranking things. So it's not too much of a big deal. It is a much bigger deal the more words you're putting in the title by the looks of things. Having your keyword broken up in a phrase, not an exact match to what the keyword actually is, makes a big difference. That's taken you from page 1 to page 5. That is the difference between a buyer seeing you in the search and most of them getting bored of flicking through pages and not even seeing you at all. So although we know that Etsy can take the individual words and mash them together into its own keyword, if it's the most important, if it's your superstar keyword, then it's best to have it together in that one phrase. And repeating the phrase throughout your title, repeating the same word a couple of times, does not penalise you any more at all than having more words in your title. It does not hurt you at all. Now you've got to decide on the balancing act. If you go too focused with your title, then you only have the option to rank for that one keyword. So if that keyword is the most important thing and you really, really want to rank for it, then that might be the way you want to go. But if you have a good shop score, if you're getting lots of sales and reviews, you might be able to rank easier for terms. So if you're ranking really high up, you might want to diversify and add more terms to your title to get a chance of ranking for more and diverse keywords. Hope that helps, and I'll see you next time.